Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Unhuntables with myself and Grosey Coin Hunts.
Hello.
So today we are hunting through 2 pence coins looking for... What are we looking for, Grosey?
I haven't got the sheet up. Just off memory, NIFC's territories, the other foreign coins, 1972, 73, 74, 82, 83, 84, 2018, 2019 and 2020. How's that for memory?
They are the NIFCs. There's also 1999, the non-magnetic one. Yeah, the non-magnetic one went into the BU sets, whereas the magnetic ones were put into circulation. 2008 Ironside design and the 2017 Shield are the low minted circulating years that we're looking for. Of course, if we find territory coins, world coins, any other anomalies, that would be very cool as well. But overall, we really want to find an NIFC. Have you got any idea by what episode you expect we might find an NIFC? We're on number 19 now, Grosey.
19. It's almost been a year since we started this, unbelievably so. I think that... I'm just trying to think about how many episodes it takes for a 50p, given that obviously there's a lot of people searching for them, so maybe it's going to be less. I mean, the thing is, we're only doing, like, even though it's episode 19, we've only done about, 6 of each denomination?
Yeah.
So perhaps it could be maybe another double what we've done. I don't know. It could be a little while.
It could be. It determines to happen. Would you be happy if I found the NIFC, or would you be frustrated it wasn't you?
To be honest, I think even at this point, I would take you finding an NIFC, especially if it's a 5p.
I hate 5Bs. That's such an annoying, fiddly denomination to get through.
I like this week though.
But
2Ps are my favourite ones.
Yeah, there's too many dates to remember. I just can't log them in my head. And by the time I've actually remembered what they are, it's the end, and I'm not doing it for another 6 weeks, so it won't stick in my head. Now I've left myself a very... So we have show notes that we add to before videos, apart from Grosey, who doesn't do them anymore. I've left myself a very cryptic one: Martin Ryan Kebab or Swan. I wasn't sure what this comment was, but I went back to the comments of my videos to try and see, and I think it might be one that might even been on Grosey's video now I think about it, but I couldn't find the comment. What I think it was Martin, no, not Martin, Mart Ryan wanted to know what your kebab order is, Grosey.
Oh, that's an interesting one. My kebab order. Lamb sheesh, probably.
Oh, there we go. Mark's question is answered. Oh yeah, or would you prefer swan?
No, definitely lamb.
Oh.
I don't have a kebab very often though. Only when I've been on a night out.
I was about to say, I think I'd prefer swan. I don't eat kebab, so I'd pass on that. But no, the really exciting news though, since we last recorded, the Coronation 50p's are out in circulation now.
That's it. I collected my usual 50p's today for the live stream, and I was hoping... Well, in some ways I was hoping.
You can't help but have a peek first. I purposefully don't look at the bag, don't look into the bags. I don't even look at the dates on the bags. Grosey's got it by magnifying glass trying to find the NIFCs before he starts recording.
No, so the date on my bags were 15th of August, so not too long ago, but yeah, just normal bags. I think,
the problem is if you check the dates on the bags, if there's a new one out in circulation and it's one dated before that, you know it's not going to have a chance of getting those coins. And that's why I avoid looking, because it spoils some of the fun.
But on the other hand, when you get a new date, for example, now, there could be coronation ones in there, and you sort of have that further anticipation.
I want to go in blind. I don't want to know when the bag was sealed up. I don't want to know if I have or haven't got a chance of getting them. I just want to hunt through them and find out.
One other thing that I do find interesting about the dates on the bags though is my 2Ps this week. The date on there is something like, I think it's the 12th of September 2022. So that was sealed up. That bag was sealed just as we had started this series. How mad is that? So the bag has been sealed up ever since we started the series. Like when we just recorded episode 1. That bag
and you had show notes back then.
But I don't know.
You came prepared and on time without being able to be reminded.
I just find it interesting how they just obviously lose a a bag of 2p.
I tell you what hadn't happened by that point as well, Grosey. I hadn't discovered the rotation error on the 5p coins thanks to the comment that was left on one of our Unhuntable videos for you to ignore and then rediscover and decide that that's a thing worth looking for.
Well, I think that, yeah, I don't know. I probably just smiled and laughed at what you said and didn't really listen to it. But
Grosey knows best. But no. The Coronation 50p though, I think these are ones to keep early, and I think we're in agreement over this. It's not something we've discussed specifically because we try not to discuss these topics before making these videos. But it is the only way you can get currently. The only way you can get the uncrowned portrait on the Coronation 50p. The ones that came out at the time of the coronation have a crowned portrait of the king. So the idea being that if you get some nice quality ones early in their circulating life and keep them, that they might be desirable coins in the future. It's worth pointing out, I don't think that these are going to be worth hundreds, thousands of pounds. I just think that they will be a good quality one will be a good desirable coin.
Yeah, in the same way that the 1999 technology £2 coin, there is no brilliant uncirculated version. So now, 20 years later, when people are wanting to complete their date runs of £2 coins, they're having to go on the secondary market and purchase one that has formerly been in circulation. So if you can get a nice condition one,
yeah,
as you say, it's not going to be a huge markup, but you could easily get sort of £5-10 for it, and I guess it's going to be the same for the Coronation 50p as well in 20 years' time or whatever.
This is of course assuming that there is no later release before the end of the year of the uncrowned Coronation coin. I still, in the back of my mind, have got this weird feeling, this is with no insider knowledge at all on the topic, but potentially the uncrowned Coronation 50p might go into an annual definitive set, just as part of that set.
Potentially, but although haven't we already had the commemorative set? So if they
had the commemorative, but I just have this feeling that when we get the definitive sets, I think there might be that if there's anything that's going to be put into it, would be that set.
Are they surely though the commemoratives in there would be the same ones that were in the commemorative annual set that was released?
No, so they're not reissuing them with the commemoratives. So the ones that came out earlier this year that had they had the Flying Scotsman, the Tolkien, King's Birthday, NHS and Windrush. Yeah. Those ones aren't being reproduced for a annual set with the definitives. They were explicit at the time because you had people going, well, why do I want to buy the separate commemoratives when I normally buy the commemoratives and definitives together? Right. So they did announce that wouldn't be the case. They're not going to reproduce them as a combined set. There will be the commemorative set and there will be the definitive set, separate entities. But if any set sometime this year is going to be released with that coronation uncrowned portrait, I think the definitives might be the one to do it in.
Yeah, I suppose.
So it's just like, this is the definitive set of the coronation year. Here's the Coronation 50p with the uncrowned portrait. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm not saying that I want it to happen. It's just in my mind, if there's going to be a release that includes that uncrowned portrait on the Coronation 50p, that's in my mind the most likely set.
If they're going to do that though, for me, from their perspective, it wouldn't make any sense to have the uncrowned one because they can then resell the fact, it's the first time the King's had a crown on, buy this set, spend loads of money on it. So surely it would make more sense for it to have the crown on
but those people have already bought could already have bought the crown portrait with the bunk 50b in it.
I suppose.
So this is like, it's a different version of the coin. It's the only way you're going to get a BU version of this coin. So you now need to buy the definitive set. Even though I know, I'm waiting for. I just thought the people in the comments are going to say, well, the coronation was a commemorative. Why would they have that in a definitive set? Well, like I said, I don't think it's going to happen, but I think it's probably the most likely avenue because it's too late now to release any sort of bunk coin with the uncrowned portrait for the Coronation 50p. I can't think of anything else that's going to happen this year, unless maybe the anniversary of the Queen's death. But again, that seems weird to put the new Coronation 50p out on the anniversary of her death.
Yeah. Do you reckon they're going to do something for that next month?
I think there's got to be. I think surely there will be. I'm trying to think. So I can't think of any other examples of when the anniversary of a death has been commemorated, other than like the odd commemorative coin that comes out is celebrating. Well, not celebrating, but marking.
Anniversary of death coin.
Well, when they mark like 100 years since the death of whatever.
Queen Victoria, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. But I think that's slightly different. I think, but I think the Queen has been such a part of our history and woven into what being British was, that a coin to mark the anniversary of her death seems like a likely thing to do.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what they do with it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm still interested in what the memorial not the 50p's, but the memorial range. So much of that was an unlimited mintage up to demand. What that ends up looking like. What are the mintage figures going to be on those? I think it'd be fascinating.
The 50p with the preview mark is quite hard to come by. I think they're selling for quite a bit, those sets on the secondary market.
Definitely. I know lots of people poo-pooed that set, but I'm a sucker for privy marks anyway, so...
So I've bought the set, of course, but because I've now started doing a separate sort of date run with just every type of coin in a folder...
Oh, you want to break out of a set now?
I know, I don't want to break it out of a set, but on the other hand, I don't want to spend £50 on one on eBay.
Yeah,
so I'm just going to have to sort of see what happens with it.
Yeah, well, who knows?
Yeah.
But then this week, obviously, the Tolkien £2 coin came out. What thoughts on the Tolkien? We have already seen the coin, but thoughts on it?
Well, I think it's a very nice design. I think a lot of people are very, very excited about it. I think because Tolkien does nothing for me in terms of like that theme on coins, it's maybe not as exciting for me as if it was something that I was a bit more interested in. But no, I can certainly see why people are excited about it. It's a very nice design on there.
But on the flip side, again, Tolkien does absolutely nothing for me. I was about to say I've never watched a whole Lord of the Rings film, but you probably never even started the Lord of the Rings film, so that's a bad example. But as a sort of a design, I really like the Tolkien coin. I think it's stunning. I thought it was the best coin in the annual set, and I can't think of any other coin that's surpassed my appreciation of the design as this one has. So at the moment, that's probably sitting pretty as my coin of the year.
Better than Frankenstein?
No. But it's still coin of the year so far. But there's still plenty of time. I think the Year of the Dragon £5 coin has some real potential. The Tudor Dragon has some real potential. I just think dragons look cool, and there's a real chance to make them look really, really cool on these coins.
Yeah, dragons on coins in the same way as boats on ships.
Shut up. Have you got a favourite design that's come out this year so far?
I don't really know, to be fair. I'm just trying to think of what's actually been released. I've sort of lost track of everything. There's so many coins that have come out.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the coronation one, just the fact that it's circulated. Yeah. It's just, a design that is not covered in text. It's just a nice design. The same way I like the memorial coin, in the same way that it's just a design without any sort of text just labelling it. I'd say probably coronation 50p I like.
Yeah, I would say it's the kind of design that I like as well. Something that you look at it doesn't immediately scream what it is, but you can either work it out or have a look into it and find out what it is that is meant to that coin, because that could really breeds potential future collectors. Because you find an interest. We know plenty of people. I'm thinking one specific person who found a Tom Kitten in his change, thought he was going to be a millionaire, and then went online, found my videos, found out coin collecting was this really broad hobby, and now he's been collecting coins for years.
Really? Yeah. Just have a little look on New Mister to see what coins have actually come out. I've sort of forgotten what coins have even come out this year. What have we got?
We did also get the last coin in the latest tranche of Myths and Legends as well, the Morgana £5 coin. Again, coin we had seen before, because I think the Royal Mint Experience accidentally put it on sale the wrong day for a day and before taking it off the shelves. But again, I really like this series of coins. I liked the 3 from last year. Not 3 from last year. The 3 from the Robin Hood series and the 3 from the King Arthur, or the Court of King Arthur series. So I'm very excited to see what they do with this set going forwards, because we know it's going to be Beowulf and Grendel, and quite how that coin is going to look would be quite exciting.
I tell you what, just having found on New Mister is, I can't believe that was this year. The Edward Jenner £2 coin. That was a strike zero back in January. That feels like ages ago. But
that was the first strike your own, wasn't it?
Yeah, first strike your own with King Charles on as well for 2023. That's just reminded me on New Mister as well. So I think my favourite, actually, in terms of what they've done, and I think has a lot of potential. I know a lot of people don't like the £5 coins, but the Royal Mint exclusive proof base metal 4 Nations set
Yeah.
With the redesign, like the old round pound coins, using those designs and scaling them up for £5. I would love to see them do that next year or even this year with the city set.
Oh, hopefully they do it another year. They've already had 5 Romans exclusives plus the medal. I think that's quite enough.
Probably
anyway,
enough
speaking of things being quite enough, we're going to wrap up this half of the video. If you go over to Grosey's channel, you'll see the second half of this, and you'll get to find out who found the best coins. Well, not the best results, unfortunately. I did get 37 from the year 2000 towards my world record attempt. 3 shields from the year 2017, which are the low minted years, and then 2 2008 Christopher Ironside designs ones, which again, key dates on those. But sadly, nothing more there. But do check the link in the description over to Grosey's half of this video if you want to see how he did compared to me and whether he got any better coins than myself. We're always a little bit competitive with these. Links as usual are also to my coin collecting Discord server, my social media channels, the PO box address you can write into me at, and of course the Britannia Coin Company, who I work for as my day job making videos for them, so please do check that out as well. All it leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!